There are many terrifying and unbelievable things in the universe, and probably very few of us know these facts, including several scary worlds with conditions beyond our imagination, unreachable worlds. From a terrifying planet that rests on molten glass, to a planet where ice doesn't melt but instead burns, to another planet that is like a giant ball of lightning. In this video, we will introduce a few scary planets. Get your imagination ready for this journey. Are you afraid of the dark? No matter how dark a place you've been, it's always possible to light it up. But 702 light-years away from us, the planet Trace 2b is terrifying even for those who aren't afraid of the dark. This gas giant, about the size of Jupiter, reflects only 1% of the light that hits it, making it one of the darkest planets ever discovered. Scientists still don't know what causes this extreme darkness. And even if you tried to turn on a light there, it wouldn't make a difference. Discovered in 2006 using the transit method, Trace 2b orbits its star at a distance of just 4.8 million kilometers. At such close proximity, its temperature soars to 1000 degrees Celsius. For comparison, Mercury, the closest planet to our Sun, is 54 million kilometers away and only reaches 354 degrees Celsius. This planet is expected to be darker than black charcoal, but surprisingly, scientists found that, as seen in images, Trace 2b isn't completely black. Due to its extreme heat, it glows with streaks of red and fiery colors, making it look like a burning planet. Powerful storms of scorching air swirl across its surface, adding to its eerie and hellish nature. But the storms on this planet are nothing compared to those on HAT P11b. This Neptune-sized planet, located 123 light-years away, experiences violent lightning storms unlike anything on Earth. Radio telescopes have detected signals from this planet, which scientists believe are caused by its massive and terrifying thunderstorms. To understand the sheer power of these storms, imagine this: if just 1% of HAT P11b's lightning occurred on Earth, the entire planet would be covered in lightning strikes, and the resulting bolts could wipe out everything. And that's just 1%. Scientists estimate that if a full-force thunderstorm from this planet happened on Earth, we would see over 3 million lightning flashes per hour, illuminating the planet like a continuous blinding strobe light. Next, we have one of the strangest and most fascinating planets. NASA has dubbed this planet the ultimate Frankenstein's monster, WASP-12b. This planet, located 1,393 light-years away from us, is said to be devoured by its host star in about 10 million years. It is so close to its star that the intense heat is causing it to disintegrate. The planet's atmosphere consists of atomic hydrogen and helium, and due to its gravitational lock with its host star, it has taken on an egg-shaped form. This planet is nearly twice the size of Jupiter and about 1.5 times its mass. It takes just one day to complete an orbit around its star. WASP-12b was discovered in 2008. The next planet is just 33 light-years away from us and has one of the most unusual conditions, GJ436b, a Neptune-like planet. Located 6.5 million kilometers from its host star, this planet has a temperature of 440 degrees Celsius, which is certainly high enough to vaporize water. However, the strange thing is that water on this planet remains in the form of ice. The high temperature actually turns ice directly into steam, but the key factor here is that the ice on this planet is a special type called Ice 7, which has a more dense and crystalline structure. Scientists believe that this ice formed under intense gravitational forces at the planet's core, likely during a time when the temperature was incredibly high. For the next planet, imagine that the sun's light and heat on Earth increase by 1,000 times for one day, and then return to normal for the rest of the days. This is the case with the planet HD 80606b, which has a truly unique orbit. It has the longest orbital period among exoplanets, and its orbit is quite unusual. Most of the time, this planet is about 127 million kilometers away from its host star, but every 111 days, it gets as close as 4.5 million kilometers to the star. This rapid approach causes its temperature to rise from 526 degrees Celsius to a staggering 1,226 degrees Celsius, and this happens within just 6 hours of it getting close to the star. This dramatic temperature shift releases an immense amount of energy, creating some of the most intense storms in the galaxy, with winds reaching speeds of 700 kilometers per hour. For comparison, the average wind speed on Earth is between 10 and 19 kilometers per hour. After a few hours, this planet moves away from the star again, disappearing into the darkness of space. The planet 55 Cancri e, also known as Janssen, is located 41 light-years away from us. It is approximately 90% larger than Earth and 8 times its mass. Discovered in 2004, it completes its orbit around its host star in less than 1 day, around 0.7 days. About 1/3 of this planet's mass is made of diamond, which is believed to be due to its atmosphere, which is primarily composed of carbon. One study suggests that the diamonds on this planet could be worth around $27 million. Due to its proximity to its star, water cannot exist in a liquid state, but instead exists in a supercritical fluid state, a condition between liquid and gas. This occurs both in the extremely hot side of the planet, where temperatures can reach up to 2,200 degrees Celsius, and in its dark, cold side. There is no chance for anything to survive here. The Hubble Space Telescope recently discovered that hydrogen cyanide is leaking from beneath the planet's surface, creating a highly toxic, superheated liquid that covers part of its surface. The next planet is a gas giant called HD 189733b, located 63 light-years away from us. Its atmosphere appears a dark blue due to silicate particles. Now, what makes this planet terrifying? First, the wind speed on this planet reaches a staggering 8,690 kilometers per hour, that's 2 kilometers per second, or 7 times the speed of sound. Additionally, the temperature is incredibly high, as it exceeds 900 degrees Celsius. But the scariest part? Molten glass rains down on the planet. The molten glass in the air is blown horizontally by the winds, not just falling from the sky, and it is extremely violent. Now that we've discussed gas giants, it's worth talking about a planet within our own solar system, Jupiter. Recently, researchers have discovered some strange storms in Jupiter's famous Great Red Spot. These storms are undoubtedly the largest and most terrifying storms in our solar system. They form into a massive vortex, unlike anything scientists have seen before. The estimated speed of these storms is around 640 kilometers per hour. Beyond our solar system, at a distance of 522 light-years from us, lies the planet Cort 7b. It is about twice the size of Earth and has 8.5 times its mass. This planet is 60 times closer to its host star than Earth is to the Sun. Additionally, Cort 7b is tidally locked to its star, meaning one side always faces the star. As a result, one side of the planet reaches a scorching 2,600 degrees Celsius, which is hot enough to melt and vaporize solid rock, while the other side experiences a freezing -235 degrees Celsius. Researchers believe this planet might have an ocean of molten magma with boiling lava in its atmosphere. When we look up at the sky, we usually see the sun during the day and the moon at night. Now, imagine a planet with 6 glowing moons in its sky. This is the planet TRAPPIST-1b, an Earth-like planet that is only 10% larger and has 30% more mass than Earth. However, its temperature is around 1,220 degrees Celsius, so it's far from being Earth-like in terms of habitability. What's terrifying about this planet? Well, nothing too scary, just an interesting planet to mention in the list. As for its moons, they are actually other nearby planets in the same system. The TRAPPIST-1 system contains 7 planets, 3 of which are in the habitable zone, and it's believed that some of these planets could potentially harbor extraterrestrial life. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment so others can discover it too. I look forward to seeing you in the next video on my YouTube channel, Final Passage.